point on court 3 for the Utes as well as here. Cincinnati fights it off on 3. But that is a set on court 2. And that is a doubles point for the Utah Utes. They take the 1-0 lead. That one's long from Popowski. 6-1, 6-4. Emma Valletta for the Utes. Oh, backhand down the line from Irma. Too far out of the reach from Emma Camper. And she gets the hold for 6-5. 3 match points here to make it 3-0. Kayla Barksdale is now up a break in the third, 4-2. And that is a winner. Emma Camper, 6-4, 7-6, reversing the fortunes of her 7-6, 6-4 loss to Irma a month ago in Cincinnati. And the Utes make it a 3-0 lead. Oh, and it's another approach from Kayla Barksdale where she just puts the volley back over the net, knowing Gunther's not in any position to get to the net to cover. And that's a match. Thought that brought up set point. Not sure what happened there. But Kayla Barksdale takes it 6-3 in the third, and the Utes advance.
In everyone to the 2025 Big 12 Tennis Tournament Championship. Alex Gruskin here. First ball to last coverage going to be available here on ESPN Plus as we try to figure out who's going to lead this 2025 season as the Big 12 Tournament Champion. Of course, Alex Gruskin here. Number 45 TCU. They're not just playing for a conference tournament title. They are playing to keep their season alive. They can reach the quarterfinals. This team will assure themselves a spot in the postseason. Would be their first NCAA tournament appearance since 2017. Doubles, point, TCU. Horned Frogs, the 6-3 win on court number 1, the 6-3 victory here on court number 3. Again, your winners, number 24, Isabel Pascual, Jade Otway at that top spot, and here, Maya Drozo, Yuchin Sai with the clinch. So Horned Frogs grab the doubles point with it. What was that choice? Huh? I'll show you that match point one more time as the senior Isabel Pascual who makes it 2-love TCU, 6-love, 6-1. It started with that forehand approach. Love the extra effort there, not letting that ball get behind her, but 2-love TCU, a 2-0 day. We're going full screen, court number 6. 3 match points for the TCU freshman. Three Love Horned Frogs. Another strong performance from freshman Maya Draws. It's win number 7 on the year, and it puts TCU a point away. No, that's I stand corrected. Third one's the lucky charm. Raquel Caballero Chica delivers the 4-love victory for TCU. So number 45 TCU, they will play for their NCAA tournament lives tomorrow. They are through to the round of 16. A date with Kansas awaits. As you see, they're starting to get loose, they're starting to bounce, they're starting to walk to court. We are real excited for this second match. Again, Kansas State taking on West Virginia. Very similar to what we saw earlier, right? TCU trying to play their way in with a big week here. Kansas State has that exact same pathway available to them. They've got a match point at 1. Kansas State set, secured, 6-2 at the top spot. Win number 5 on the season for Chuck Samjov, Keitel. So they need one of the 2 remaining. West Virginia does take the step. That's a job well done. At the number 2 doubles position, Michaela Kusharova, Laura Villanueva, Murillo, 6-2 as they've got breakpoint chances to extend the match on 3. No, that's great depth. Great depth on the volley. Match point, Kansas State. Kansas State grabs doubles. 6-3 set clinched at the number 3 spot by Veronica Kulhava, Teresa Polakova. Kansas State grabbing the doubles point. Of course, active right now on our backcourts. Riverside, we call it here in Waco. Welcome back in, everyone. Alex Gruskin here. You'll hear some the voice of our PA, overhead there as singles matches head out onto court, and we are ready to rock and roll. It's the single session of our night match here in Waco, Texas, and match points, West Virginia. One all overall. If it's the last match of her career, Michaela Kusharova said, I'm going out in style. Villanueva's at love 30, so I can't take that one away. Bousseau, game point chances, I can take that one away. Winner, ripped by Lipatova. Guess what? Mountaineers have the lead, and they're about to go up 3-1 as well. 2-all overall. Another match point here for Villanueva. Got a little dicey there at the end, but how about the performance from the freshman Laura Villanueva Morillo? 6-love, 6-3. Guess what, folks? For the first time today, West Virginia has the lead. There it is, 3-all overall. The 4-3 drama you expect at a conference tournament, as it's Veronica Kulhava, 6-love, 6-4. One match, all the marbles. More importantly, it's match point number 2. Call confirmed by the chair. And that'll do it. All that's left is to celebrate. Charlotte Keitel keeps the Kansas State season alive. 4-3 Wildcats take it.
See if she can come up with one more big serve to take this set here for the Cyclones. Indeed she does. So it's Iowa State 6-2 on court 1. One serve left to do so. Oh, just wide on the return, and the Cyclones grab the set on 3, 6-3, and take the doubles point. So Iowa State going to take a 1-0 lead here. Full screen match point, Anya Nelson. And that ball long from San Martin gives Anya Nelson a come from behind second set match win. And Colorado draws to within 2-1 as from 5-3 down in the second, Anya Nelson runs off 4 straight for a 6-2, 7-5 win. Ball long from Vilas, and Bubalo pulls through, and the Buffs take a 3-2 lead. We'll get down now to court 5. Fourth and final match point of the game for Stanojevic. Fourth and final one is the charm for Colorado, and Mila Stanojevic gives the Buffs a 4-2 win, avenging their loss earlier in the season, and Stanojevic avenges her loss to Anna Karam in that match. And the Buffs survive and advance. What a finish to this nightcap here in Waco.
And welcome back in, everyone. Alex Gruskin here. It is our final match of day 2. It features number 30 Arizona, your number 5 seed in this year's Big 12 Women's Tennis Championship. They are taking on 12th seeded unranked Utah. You look for the Arizona Wildcats. very successful 18-9 season overall for the gang. They finished 8-5 in their first year in conference play. Taking on a Utah team led, of course, by head coach Ruth Ann Allen. 9-14 overall, 3-10 in conference play, but they were really good yesterday. Match point on one. Beautiful hold, 4-5-3, so they escape. 2 match points fought off by the Wildcats on court number 1. Meanwhile, Ace T sets up 3 match points for Arizona. Doubles, point, Arizona. 6 love on court number 2 from Ostrozagalo and Castillo Meza, and then Nievenhoven, Shulak. 6-4 on court number 3, Arizona. 1 love lead over Utah. Welcome back in, everyone. Alex Gruskin here. They'll reset our scoreboards for us as singles action underway on all 6 courts. 5th seeded Arizona, 30 in the country. 1 love lead coming out of doubles. Off-speed pitch from Valletta. Show you that little backhand slice that, again, stayed low. I think Tutton thought there was going to be more depth behind that one, but no, knifed it through the air. And it's a 6-3 set for Valletta. Two love Wildcats. It's a big win for Midori Castillo Meza. 6-1, 6-1. The breadsticks served up. Win number 12 on the season for the senior Arizona. 2 love lead. Tanvi Narendran does it again. Win number 19. Makes it look so easy. 6-3, 6-1. She knocks out Roberts. She puts Arizona a game away from the quarterfinals. Third set. Forced on 4. Pathway expanded for Tutton and the Arizona Wildcats. Yeah, because I'll tell you what, the players on court, they hear every word being said up there in the stands. As that is indeed the Utah men. Pack the tent, throw the sleeping bag in the van. You're going camping, Utah. Emma Camper, 6'3", 7'6". No shutout here today. Utes on the board. And it's the daring drop shot in the end that puts Barksdale over the finish line. 6-3, 6-2 victory. what a forehand. Ripped the racket speed. Could see her get outside the ball there. We are going to a tie break. Their quarterfinal bound. And it's a delayed rush. There they come, the Arizona Wildcats mobbing freshman Zoya Chulak, deservedly so. All that's left to do is dance and celebrate the classic Arizona two-step. Wildcats 4-2 winners over Utah.
All right, everybody, welcome in. Sorry for the delay. If you had been looking for us, had a little hiccup there where the stream for the other side was actually going to both broadcasts here in the ESPN app. Got that straightened out now. Alex Gruskin on the other stream, but here we're going to have TCU Kansas match points coming here. Set points for Kansas on court one. Into the net. And that's a set. And the first set on the board for Kansas. And Maya Drozd and Yuchin Sai facing the set point here for the doubles point. Oh, and the touch on the volley. Handled well by Kubo, and the Jayhawks grab the doubles point. El Caballero for TCU, serving for the match on court two to try to level things up. And Tommy Main's up 5-love in the second to try to split for TCU. So life in these Horned Frogs. Look at that drop shot. Superb touch. Right on top, straddling the baseline. Very smart. Match points here for Caballero to try to make this a one-all match. The return wide. Raquel Caballero.
Let's go.
Makes it 1-all here in the match. And it is a first set for Tommy, or excuse me, a second set. First set, that was so 30 minutes ago, Chris. A second set for Tommy Main. Jasmine Adams gonna let her serve right back in the same spot. And Isabel Pascual makes her pay for that decision as she holds for 5-3. Deuce deciding point, match point for Pascual. And it's a forehand winner from Jasmine Adams. She keeps things alive. Let's take one more look there at how she kept this one alive. You see that forehand Pascual couldn't catch up to. So 5-4. 3 match points for Pasquale on her serve. Jade Otway on 1. Trying to extend that match down 5-love. A set in 5-love. And that's it. Isabel Pasquale revenges her 0-1 loss at 3 from the last time these two teams met. So match points for Gracie Mulville. She doesn't need 3 sets this time. Gracie Mulville knocks off Jade Otway as the Kansas Jayhawks make it a 2-all match. It's here. 4-6 in the breaker. Has to get this one to 6-all for a changeover. Kyoka Kubo looks back to make sure the official confirms that that ball was good. Indeed it was. And Kansas takes a 3-2 lead as Kyoka Kubo gets the win there. Oh, the forehand into the net from Tommy Main, and Heike Van Buren makes it 4-2 Jayhawks. And we're going to hear some rock chalk Jayhawk in the fan base as the Jayhawks advance. Our match, though, going to feature the number 7 seed BYU Cougars taking on the 10th seeded Kansas State Wildcats. Kansas State having to play a match last night, getting by West Virginia 4-3, a very tight one. No, and the overhead goes into the backstop. And it's a first set for Kansas State. And the put away from Kansas State on court 1 by Chongsom Zhao. And the Wildcats take the doubles point.
Kansas State winning the point for a 1-0 lead.
Ball just escaped wide on her. That inside-out forehand had a little side spin, slid wide. And Polakova takes the first set, 6-love. Set point here as well. And it is a 6-love set for the Cougars. So 6-love BYU on 2, 6-love Kansas State on 6. And that's a first set, a huge deuce serve for the Cougars on court 4. So that is a third first set for the BYU Cougars. But it is 2 points from a match for Grace Levelston. Make it 1 point from a match now. 40 love here. 4 match points for Levelston to square this match at 1 apiece. And that's it. Grace Levelston makes it 1-all with a 6-love, 6-4 win here. And that forehand is a winner for Chelsea Bluestein. We get one more look at that one. Inside out forehand winner for the match. And she makes it 2-1 BYU. So a deuce set point for Kovic to try to make it a 3-setter here on 3 as well. And it is a forehand winner for Kendall Kovic. Take another look at that one, folks. Inside out forehand winner. A clean winner for Kovic. She takes the second set 7-5. Get y'all up to speed if you haven't been playing along at home. 3 matches in a third now. All just beginning in the third set. And Bobo Wong finishes this one 7-6, 6-1.
Let's go, Cougars!
She makes it 3-1 in favor of BYU, so they just need one of the remaining matches. Go split just in case we end up with a match point for the duel on 6. And that's it. Charlotte Keitel takes the match. On court 3. Oh, no, 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 no. Tell me that's not a match default. Here we go. It was not a match default. It was a third overrule for a game penalty, evidently. And that's a winner for Madison Smith to start this tiebreak. A nervy second serve for Kuhava here. Long from Kulava, and Su Yantan comes back from 40-15 down to break Kulava. And BYU outlasts Kansas State 4-2 here in our nightcap. What an unbelievable finish.
There we go. Welcome back in, everyone, to our coverage of the 2025 Big 12 Tennis Championships. Alex Gruskin here. Don't you worry. We'll get our scoreboard set. Spots in our women's quarterfinals on the line here as Arizona State, your number 6 overall seed, taking on one of our remaining Cinderellas. Of course, last night we saw Colorado earn maybe their most impressive victory of the season. Match point chances on court number 2. Fast and furious over the finish line. Altori and Svitek 6-3 at 3, and then of course Nuppe Vergenite 6-3 on court number 3. Arizona State grabs both sets, and with it, a 1-love lead coming out of the doubles point. Impressive stuff. We are back for the start of singles. Number 36, Arizona State, the 1-love. Number 36, excuse me, number 35, Arizona State, the 1-love lead as they take out unranked Colorado. Means Arizona State's going to have to find 3 singles victories. Colorado going to have to find 4. Nope. Poked a little wide, so deciding point, set point, match point coming up. To love, Arizona State. 6-1, 6-3 victory clinched by the sophomore Amelia Vergenite. And I apologize, I missed a match point on one hand. Up on me. There you see it though. How about Mila Stanejevic? 6-3, 6-1 at the top spot. So it's 2-1 overall. Where has this tennis been? That's really good stuff there from Rybak still. Match point number 3 coming up. Win number 10, Lily Taylor over the finish line, puts the Sun Devils 1 point away from tomorrow's quarterfinal. A 6-4, 6-love victory for the freshman here on court number 4. That's a beautiful way to not fight off a match point. Love the push forward. Chip in charge, I like to see it. Deciding point, match point coming up. Finds the back of the line. And it's the senior, Patricia Spaka, 6-3, 6-4. Arizona State advancing to the quarterfinals, 4-1. They knock out Colorado. Tip of the cap to Anthony Pham and these Colorado Buffaloes this season. Arizona State 4-1. They advance. They now move 14-8 overall on the season. Welcome back in, everyone. As excited for this match as any match we will have on the schedule here on quarterfinal Friday. Alex Gruskin here. Apologies, forgot to flip our scoreboard. We'll get things right as our hosts, your 4 seeds, Baylor. Just 4 losses here in 2025. Of course, their lone losses in Big 12 play to your top 3 seeds, UCF, Texas Tech, Oklahoma State. Other than that, a perfect resume in conference play, but of course they're going to take on an Arizona team, number 5 seeds here overall, 30 in the country as well. This is going to be a barn burner. Get comfortable. Finds the line. Come on now, they're rolling. Bears, 5 love. Show you that one more time. I mean, again, high and heavy, turns it steady. Look, if you're not getting beat line, you're not playing doubles right, and I don't mind the poach there. Just how the seniors drew it up. Kostenko, Paglia, 6-2 on court number 1, doubles, point to the Bears. Wins on the corners, 6 love at the number 3 spot, 6-2 on court number 1, yeah. Welcome back in, everyone. Alex Gruskin here. It's match number 2 on the day. Of course, you see Baylor taking the doubles point. So I know we were jostling and disc jockeying our way across courts. As you saw, we are going the distance on court number 6. Chulak forcing the third against Sato. Meanwhile, over the finish line. 6-4, 6-2, the victory for Nadong. 2 love Baylor. Has anyone been more valuable to their team this season than Tanvi Narendran has been to Arizona? A 2nd consecutive win here in Waco. Wins number 19 and 20 overall on the year. She's 20 and 4. That's ridiculous. Arizona's on the board. Well, as the wise Big Sean once said, last night take the L, tomorrow bounce back. The sophomore, Martina Ostra-Zagallo. She did not play her best tennis yesterday. She brought much better here today. And now it's 2-all overall. Apologies. Scoreboard corrected. Wins at the 3 and 5 spot. We got 3 matches left. That's just too good. What can you even do? Again, that's the strength for the sophomore Josie Yuzuro. Just solid all around. Good athlete, fluid technique. She'll take your power. She'll take your aggression. She'll say thank you very much. Match points, Arizona, as they look to solidify their first lead of the afternoon. Three, 2, Wildcats. Josie Yuzuro picks up her biggest win of the season. And just like that, Arizona takes their first lead. We go over to our final 2 courts. Baylor's got to have them both. It's a hint, just a hint of Baylor momentum. Match point coming up. Here's the moment. Match point Bears. There it is. The freshman Sato levels the match at 3 apiece. 6-3, 4-6, 6-3. We're doing this again? Over the 3-hour mark for our second consecutive match. 3-all overall. Over to court 2 we go. Five, 4, Taglia. Clutch. There it is. The roar says it all. 4-3, Bears take it. And there's a fist pump from head coach Joey Scrivano. How can you not be pumped to grab a victory like this at home? The Bears survive. And it's senior Christina Taglia, 3-6, 6-2, 6-4. And with that, we are underway. Welcome in, everyone, to quarterfinal Friday here at the 2025 Big 12 Tennis Championships. Alex Gruskin here, back for another fantastic day of action. Kicking us off here to start the day, it's your top seeds in this 2025 Big 12 Women's Tennis Championship. Texas Tech right now, they've got the inside pathway to a top 16 NCAA seed, currently the number 15 team in the country. They are 19-2. You just can't write them off in any match. That's how you close out a match. The upset complete. The 34th ranked pairing of Mulville, Van Buren. Little revenge after they lost to this top 10 team earlier in the season. 6-4 set to Kansas. That's an exceptional turnaround. They were trailing pretty much the entire way, and yet Dmitrichenko, Haley Murphy, win number 11 on the season. In the end, a doubles point to Texas Tech. They had to sweat it out. But Leela Sharif ultimately over the finish line. 7-5 here on court number 3. One Love Texas Tech. Welcome back in, everyone. Alex Gruskin here. One Love lead for Texas Tech, your top seeds at this year's 2025 Big 12 Tennis Championship. Of course, Texas Tech currently the number 15 team in the country, 19-2 overall on the season. Just a little message being sent. And a message has been sent indeed. Put it on the board. 6-2 set for the Red Raiders. Dmitrichenko, 4 breakpoint chances. Yep. Did I mention she's 17-1? Clapping towards, always a little sarcasm there, obviously. Match point, Haley Murphy to the left. Deciding point, Lila Aristenbekova to the right. Game, set, match, Murphy. She can get a healthy nap in today. That's an easy day at the office for the junior. Impressive, impressive stuff. Had to have it, Lila grabs it. And with it, she's got a little mo. Oh yeah, spicy. Forehand sizzler. After a little let court luck on court number 3. No shutout today. Kansas is on the board. It's the junior. Heike Janse van Vuren, 6'4", 6'2". The top spin lob, we're going the distance. Get comfortable. Grab that third cup of coffee. You might need it. We got a busy day of tennis ahead, and with that lob undressing our opponent Sharif there. Yeah, what more can you do? Into the wind as well. Coach is fired up.
And, you know, it's just one of those things that you wait and see how she wakes up feeling tomorrow and how she feels the rest of the day. And we don't want to put a kid in any kind of danger. You know, when we've been through this before, last year our season, you know, ended with a knee injury, and so these types of things unfortunately happen. But you always put the kid's best interest, you know, first. And so we'll see.
Diligent footwork, and that's the side where it's needed most. 4 match points for the sophomore. They're through to the semifinals. Always enjoy to take the complicated route, this Texas Tech squad. And she remains undefeated here in her sophomore season. Jermaine Sharif, 6'2", 4'6", 6'4". Red Raiders through to the semifinals, but perhaps even more importantly, keeps their top 16 seed hopes alive.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. Match number 2 on quarterfinal day here at the Big 12 Championships at the beautiful Herd Center. Our second match here on the Riverside courts, otherwise known as the backside courts here at Baylor. Going to be the 2 seed UCF Knights taking on 7th seeded BYU. Clearly means they have to win this Big 12 tournament and get 2 valuable wins in the semifinals over Oklahoma State and in the finals as well. So they don't get the match point. So it's 5-3 now, as 3 more match points, set points coming here. And that is a set for BYU. Oh, she saw that doubles point. Wide-eyed at the net did Su Yan-tan, but unable to connect well enough with the volley. And it's deep. And UCF gets the break for 6-all. So 2 set points gone for the Cougars for the match here. Into the net, and BYU. A little bit of an upset here in the doubles point as the Cougars
BYU winning the point to take a 1-0 lead.
steal the doubles point from UCF.
Singles.
The official coming over. That may have been the word. You see Pizanka heading over to her, shaking hands. And UCF gets on the board here with a retirement on court 4. Oh, the winner down the line is going to bring up match point. Take another look at that one from Burglar at 30-all on the run. She goes backhand up the line. And that is a match for Olivia Burglar on court 5 as UCF takes a 2-1 lead as Olivia Burglar 6-love 6-2 over last night's hero and clincher Su Yan-tan. And maybe that match just took something out of these Cougars. And that's a match for Sophia Bialay. 2 and 3 on court 3. And UCF makes it a 3-1 lead. And all eyes now down to court 1. Deep from Hannah Rylett. Madison Smith gets the hold for 6-5. So she keeps herself alive here. We go back down. Snuck in there and did it. Keep our eyes. Ella Uni's now going to be serving at 5-4, I believe, as well. Doesn't matter. Hannah Rylett provides the 4th and final point for the UCF Golden Knights as they knock off BYU 4-1, and they will move on to face Oklahoma State tomorrow in our semifinals here in Waco at the Big 12 Championships. But we're kicking things off here first with our 9 a.m. Central Time match. It's our 3 seed, the Oklahoma State Cowgirls, against our 6 seed, the Arizona State Sun Devils. Arizona State here on your near side. Oklahoma State on the far side, trying to get back on serve here, down breaks on all 3 courts. And Melissa Urquhart goes at the net. Really tough call if you're Arizona State there on how you want to play that point. Reluctant to do so, playing everything cross court so far. Urquhart puts that one away, and that's going to bring up a deuce deciding point, set point here. And now match point over there as well. We'll jump quickly after this deuce point. Urquhart puts it away. So the first set, the Cowgirls have 2 set points here for the doubles point.
Great shot, Kylie.
And
that will do it. So bang, bang.
Doubles action for today.
Oklahoma State
Oklahoma State winning the point to take a 1-0 lead. Series play will
takes the doubles point.
5 minutes.
See the players now arriving at the net.
Go, Melissa.
The lineups you're going to see here. Well, what have we got here? Shows 2 love 15-30 on the scoreboard, but the official is out of the chair and only 1 player visible here, and that is Marcela Lopez. And it does look like Marcela Lopez has had to retire, but nevertheless, that is a point for Arizona State on the board, as it's match points for Naz Kamar. And that's a match for Naz Kamar. 6-4, 6-4 for the Cowgirl. And Oklahoma State takes a 2-1 lead. And it's a big hold for Svetak. She keeps it alive on court 1. If you're an Oklahoma State fan, you're thinking 5 to 10 minutes and there's a great reality where you're out of here. And that's a match for Gracie Epps. She's going to make it 3-1 Cowgirls as she takes down Aya Nupe 6-3, 7-5. So at the conclusion of this one, grab yourself some lunch, come back and join us for the next quarterfinal match. But Svetak says, I don't know what you're talking about, Chris. We're not going to lunch anytime soon.
Here you go, Kylie.
But this is the match right here. Arizona State's got to have this point to force a tiebreak. And that's a match. Melissa Urquhart gives the Cowgirls the 4-1 win. And Oklahoma State punches their ticket into the semifinals. You see the celebration. I'll give you a look at the draw so you can see what's coming for them tomorrow. Oklahoma State advancing at the bottom, the 3 seed into the semifinals. They are going to await the winner of BYU and UCF. That's going to be the next match coming up here on this channel.
Good morning and welcome in, everyone, to semifinals Saturday here at the 2025 Big 12 Tennis Championships. Alex Gruskin here. Not only will we be playing for a spot in the conference final, for every team in action today, they're keeping an eye on the NCAA tournament. If you finish in the top 16 of the rankings, you get to host the first 2 rounds of play, and every team competing in today's Big 12 semifinals, they've got a shot at a top 16 seed, of course. As our action gets underway, I get to say those 4 magical words, folks. Let's play some tennis. 4-1 double break. It's looking like all Texas Tech here in doubles. Baylor holds 3-4. Bears just so slow out of the gates, down early breaks everywhere, but they are starting to find a little something. Oh, I love the hustle. But it's +1, fundamentally sound doubles. Take the net. Put it on the board. Set belongs to Texas Tech. Win number 12 on the season for Dmitrichenko and Murray. They're 12-2. Doubles point to Texas Tech. Clinched at the top spot by Glagola, Saifetdinova. Really nice response from the duo after a little struggle yesterday. Texas Tech once again grabbing doubles over the Baylor Bears. The number 15 Red Raiders wins at the 1 and 2 spots. Welcome back in, everyone. Alex Gruskin here. It is a 1-love Texas Tech lead as the 15th ranked Red Raiders take on number 21 Baylor. Bears going to have to find 4 singles victories. Texas Tech going to need to find only 3, 6 singles matches ahead. They've got a path. 4 first sets. 1, 3, 4, 6. Absolutely stunning, as it is a must-have set point. 6-4 set Dmitrichenko. Point chances. By the way, Kubacha now is setting a break lead on 3 as well. The Bears maybe bringing their best tennis of the season here today. Six, 1-6 love. Statement made. Baylor Bears level the match at 1. What a performance from the junior.
All right, Luba, let's go.
First set, Texas Tech, and perhaps, just perhaps, the rally is on. Dmitrichenko. Win number 18 on the season. But folks, she's 18-1 in the decisions this year. Remarkable year for the junior. Two all overall. What a performance today, and the roar as well from Susanna Kubacha. She is telling her Bears teammates, let's fight. You knew today's semifinals would be excellent. They have been so competitive across the board. Saifektanova puts Texas Tech a point away from the final. What a turnaround from the senior. 3-6, 6-4, 6-2. Better and better tennis as this season has progressed. It's a 4-2 lead. Sharif breakpoint chances for 5-2 will get you back over to 6. Match point, Red Raiders. And for the first time since 2018, Texas Tech back into the Big 12 tournament final. Fitting that it's the sophomore, Jermaine Sharif. Undefeated, she remains on the season, 12-0 now, overall in 2025. The sophomore, 2-6, 6-2, 6-2.
Welcome in, everybody, to semifinals day here at the Big 12 Championships in Waco at the Herd Tennis Center, the beautiful campus of Baylor University. That was the first serve, first point, as we are underway with semifinal action here on the Riverside courts today. It's the 2 seed versus the 3 seed. That is your UCF Golden Knights taking on the Oklahoma State Cowgirls. And that return deep on the baseline, too much to handle. And the Cowgirls grab the set on 1. Wow, the hands there from Sophia Bielay for UCF. They ripped one right at her inside the service box. So the Knights take a 5-3 lead, and Sophia Bielay is going to serve for the set here on 2. So set points on both courts for UCF to take the doubles point here. Deep from Love 40. The Knights come back and take court 2, so it's all down to court 3 here now. Match points here. And the UCF Knights, after dropping the first set, come back and get courts 2 and 3. And they take the 1-0 lead over Oklahoma State. That was an overrule. And Olivia Bergler takes the set 6-3. Match points here on the right. Let's go full screen to it.
Good job, Naz.
Oh, that one looks like an overrule for the match. Naz Kamar gets a point on the board for the Cowgirls as she takes a 6-2, 6-3 win here on court 2. And as we go back, Nijkamp finishes it off. So just like that, bam, bam, the Cowgirls put 2 points up. Match points here. Oh, not the best approach. Gave Zach all kinds of time to look for the pass. But the pass sails wide. And Hannah Rylett makes this one a 2-all match. And just missing with the backhand is Kylie Collins. And it's a hold for Sophia Bielay. She makes it 5-4. And the double fault from Kylie Collins gives Sophia Bielay the match. And UCF takes a 3-2 lead. As Gracie Epps has an opportunity to go up double break in the third. Gracie Epps goes up double break 4-1 in the third. And that ball is long. And Gracie Epps makes it 3 apiece. And the backhand misses from Linser, and it is a deuce point hold for Melissa Urcon. She takes a 5-4 lead.
Yes. Go, go, go.
Oh, and Urcon misses it and drops the racket. 4 match points fought off by Olivia Linzer. And Ercon's beside herself. Chris Young gonna come in. Have to pick her up quickly.
Here we go.
And it's deep. And Melissa Ercon sends the forehand long. And Olivia Linzer keeps that record of only 2 losses on the year intact. And UCF somehow prevails.
Great match, cowgirls.
What an unbelievable finish for Olivia Linzer.
And welcome in, everyone, to Championship Sunday here at the 2025 Big 12 Tennis Championships. Alex Gruskin, I'm here with the Batman to my Robin in the sense that he pays for everything. It's Chris Halioris joining me on the broadcast. Of course, we've been steering the ship all week long, and what a week it has been here in Waco. The fields narrowed down to our final, of course, here. It's the top 2 seeds. Texas Tech, currently number 15 in the country, not only trying to compete for their first conference tournament title since 2018, they, of course, are taking on a UCF Knights squad looking for a top 16 seed in the NCAA postseason, also looking for their first Big 12 tournament title. Yeah, again, Saifetinova can hit all the spots. X, Y, Z. Doesn't matter. Easy hold for 5-1, yeah.
Wow. First set, on the board.
Yeah, it's smooth. Real simple.
They make it look easy when you do that.
Yeah.
It's Tech closing in here.
Match. Knights. Count it. Playing in their first Big 12 tournament final since 2018. It's the Red Raiders grabbing the 1-love lead. Here on the top spot, senior Avelina Saifetinova. Started off extraordinarily slow here in 2025, but is now 6-2-3. Nope, 6-2-2, excuse me, over her last 10 matches. Senior earned a straight set victory when these two teams played a month ago over her opponent today, sophomore Olivia Linzer. But Linzer, of course, just 2 losses here in the 24-25 season.
That is a set. First set in the books.
Keep an eye on that, Chris. But how about that from Olivia Bergler? Gripped and ripped. So let's make court 5, court 4, please, as Bergler grabs an opening set for UCF. They are on the board. As there, unfortunately, we missed it, but this time Andrea Lila does indeed close things out. So 6-2. Nice bounce back after a tough one yesterday. Not much she could do. Boy, was Baylor excellent na-dong at that number 4 spot. But there's the 6-2 set. And there's the 6-2 set for Sofia Biolay. So sets are moving now. 2 first sets for UCF. They grab the sets on courts 3 and 5. 2 first sets, excuse me, for Texas Tech as well, as they grab courts 4 and 6.
here. Sefetinova there. She's being very kind, but she says, no way, no way. How is that out, man? How? Those were her words. Oh, now.
There's always a little extra. Did I mention she's 18-1? Kate Dmitrichenko has been the sure thing. In Lubbock, it's death, it's taxes, Dmitrichenko. Could very well be looking at your 2025 Big 12 Tournament Most Outstanding Player. Undefeated through April. That'll be the story of Jermaine Sharif's sophomore season. 6'2", 6'2". She extends Texas Tech's lead to 2-love, but how long will that lead last? Over to 5 we go. On the board, Olivia Bergler grabbing a 6'4", 6'3" victory over Haley Murphy. Really impressive stuff from the freshman. Here comes a Knights push. Well, it's an outstanding shot from Sefetinova, but it is 2-all overall. As one more time, the senior, Sophia Biolay. Chance to put themselves a point away for from their first conference tournament title in a decade. Three, two, Red Raiders. And after look. It was a rough day at the office for Andrea Lila yesterday. Through no fault of her own, Nadonga Baylor just gave her the business. Today, she's the one handing out business cards.
That's the fire she was playing with. Hitting her backhand side to run around the forehand. Did not open the court up at all. And Sefetinova. Forehand. Forehand to set up match point here.
This one for the conference title. So fitting. As junior Kate Dmitrichenko, 20-1 now overall in 2025. Number 20, the biggest of the season as it delivers the first conference tournament title for the Red Raiders since 2017. Undisputed Texas Tech's the Big 12 champion. 4-2 Red Raiders taken.